Okay, just gonna go from here.
Yeah,
Now we
just go.
have Link Joker versus Azel.
Hazel.
Let's not mince words. That unit wouldn't be starter if this wasn't Azel.
So
So
Mythos is obviously not here because he's never here when he's in a fight.
also one thing to keep in mind, I'm pretty sure we said before, but it's good to mention. Um, Azel unlocks the stride. The stride unlocks.
Mythos is using. I don't know if he's using a full Blaster Joker deck or if he's using. I don't think he would be using the deleter mix if he didn't. Uh, if he's not using Igor as the starter.
Akira admits to troll, which sounds about right because I consider what Just did a little bit of trolling as well, even though it's probably something else.
I bet if Akira had to fight Nova, the Gold Paladin mirror match would have been hilarious.
No, if that had been the case, probably I would have either won the match or I would have just said no deck and just got out of the fight and switched to uh Pellinor.
You would just switch to
I
Pellinor.
would just say, okay, if you're not gonna take this seriously,
Be like, oops, I grabbed a deck that had clan diversity. Kidding. I would never do that. Although most of the time, most of my deck switches won't actually switch. And I have like 4 varieties of the same deck.
you are
So
the only Genesis player in DS right now,
no,
so
but
it's
I have.
fine.
But I was saying if I had my Neo Nectars for some reason equipped, or if I clicked the wrong Genesis
Well,
variety.
not even a lot of people in DS use Neo Nectars right now, which is actually strange. Ever since the increase, you think more people will be using them, but they don't. The only person who really uses them on occasion are Rin and Alexis. That's it.
I love Ren and Twinsy.
They both use decks that are similar to what you use, although neither of them use Genesis anymore.
I really am the only Genesis player. It kind of makes me sad, but at the same time, I'm okay with that.
Well, Zot specifically says she doesn't want anyone in DS using Shiryuki, although I have no control over that.
True. Of course, I'm kind of wondering as Genesis get more support, I'm kind of like preparing myself
Oh
for
no,
the
there's
eight.
gonna be a bandwagon when Genesis gets support. I'm sorry.
I know there is. That's why I'm like preparing myself to not burn the entire world to ashes.
You should understand how I feel when I see gold paladins on bandwagons,
I
and it
do.
happens so
I
fucking
do. I
much.
feel your pain so bad. Also, Nova, I also feel bad for you because I still say that Jackass in the anime is still going to be the main gold paladin user for the Jesus.
The worst part is that I have a feeling that when they actually do the tournament in Vanguard G, he's gonna be there.
He's totally gonna be there, you
He's
know it.
gonna be there, and that's where the new support's gonna come from,
Yup.
and it's going to piss me off. That Azel's hitting for 13k, but it still doesn't change the guard.
Ow. Again, the sneezes, they kill my throat.
We're almost there. Just
We're almost over.
just this match.
Just one more match. Please don't be an hour-long match.
Considering what the two decks are, who knows?
Oh my Jesus, the crits.
Was
The
that double
crits.
critical?
Yes, it was.
So Mythos needs to perfect guard unless he's prepared to be at 4.
I think he's prepared to be
Well, more like
at
he
four.
has no choice.
That too. That is a Garnet Star.
Yeah.
Oh right, Garnet Star was the first thing that Legion with Photon.
Yes, it was the first Legion for Link Joker.
Was it?
Yes.
Oh.
And this was technically the last. Well, it was the last for Star Vader.
Yeah, now we're gonna get Messiah shit.
Well, even that's not gonna have. Even that shouldn't have
It's
Legion.
harmonics.
Heal trigger.
Uh, yay, heal.
Dilaton. And critical. That evened up the
Yay.
damage.
Yay, crit. And then kills the Bogdaminkus.
Which is good, but at the same time also kind of inconsequential. Because Akira was going to stride this turn anyway.
Or, rewrite and stride.
No, he's trying to fill his soul because he wants to do he can't do the limit break until he gets some soul.
Oh.
So basically, if the Vanguard hits now, which it probably will because Mythos needs a perfect guard to be able to block it at this point, he'll uh Akira will have 2 soul. If Akira has 2 soul, then limit break should happen next turn.
Which means he unlocks too.
Yes.
Okay. So even if Mythos
Even if
blocks
Mythos does Blaster
fire,
Joker's
heal next
skill,
turn. Oh boy.
even if Mythos does Blaster Joker's skill, the unlock is going to happen. It kind of makes Blaster Joker's skill inconsequential at this point, almost to the fact that you shouldn't even use it. Also, good to note, Akira did not flip up a copy of Mithril Azel uh, from the
G-Zone.
G Zone, and as soon as I mention it, Mythos says something.
And he right. What is he doing?
Oh, he was using White
Oh, the
Lion's
damage
ability.
giver. Soul charge, and then it's a damage giver. 14 crit. The typical Akira Mythos banter.
It's basically what you'd expect from a match like this.
Yeah. That's a heal trigger.
Yeah, and unfortunately, damage gets healed, and he's still gonna get one of his damage put back into the deck.
That's a crit.
So the damage is now gonna be 5-2.
Sad day. None of those were triggers either.
So now Akira checks the top 2 of his deck, and he gets to call them both as long as they're gold paladins, which there'd be no reason for them not to be.
Especially with the you're not allowed to mix clans anymore except for MLB and
Glendios.
yeah. Hey Nova.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot beer.
Yeah, he can discard a card and call from his top
How much
4.
you want to bet he has Pelennor?
He doesn't.
I know. It'd be sad. If he ran one Pelennor, that would be amazing. Not gonna lie, that would probably be the best thing I've
I
ever
would
seen.
say right now I did it first.
No, it was just like I did it first.
It's true, isn't it?
I just find it funny. The jelly.
Why is that unit 15k?
Um, magic. Oh, it got the triggers.
How many triggers were in that
Two.
Oh, right.
It was a crit and a heal.
For some reason I thought 15k he'd need 3 triggers, but I was mistaken.
Clearly, you're on drugs.
Well, on the positive side, on Mythos' front, it the chances of Akira being able to unlock his units just decrease because he won't have the damage to do limit break.
I think that's what he's trying for right now. Delete the Vanguard. Kidding. That would be kind of OP. Deck thinning at its finest.
Yeah. If Mythos puts that unit into the soul, then, well, he gives himself another attacker, which is good. He can't end it this turn. What the hell is he doing?
This is his last turn, though.
So he's just trying to do as much. It might not be though.
It might be.
If Akira only has 3 damage at the end of this turn, then he'll only have one attack, one 11k attack. Mythos, depending on Mythos's twin drive, he'll more than likely.
Nova, he used Blaster Joker's skill. This attack has a crit on it already.
Blaster Joker's first skill doesn't. Blaster Joker's lock skill doesn't have an extra crit.
No, he used the thing to put to soul.
That's what I'm talking about, sister. I'm wondering why he did that.
I don't know, but look at his damage.
Yeah.
Wait, that's a fourth kind of trigger. Not gonna lie. Wait, is it or am I miscounting? No, it's kind of miscounting from before. Never mind. I lie. I lie. I lie.
So 12 crit go.
1, 2, 3. This is probably 12 crit. Well, they said 14 crit for the trolls. Mythos just lost.
Yeah. He was better off not.
He was trying to deck thin as much as possible to do the crits, but he only got one.
I suppose like he was basically trying to create a situation where he would double critical and finish it, and he almost did.
Yeah.
But that was a long shot in the first place.
Unfortunately, this has a crit, don't it?
Yeah, it's got two. It's hitting for 2 critical.
That sucks.
That's game, unfortunately.
Damn.
Giving double critted early the way that Mythos did really hurt him because it put him at 4 damage so fast, and he didn't really have much to get from it afterwards. Wait, what the hell?
Oh, I left the match.
He
God
does
damn it.
have he does have 4 kinds of triggers.
Oh, he does?
He has Dantigal.
So he does run 14 crit.
He has 3 heals in his. He had 3 heals in his hand.
Oh. 11 crit. Just kidding. Wow, I can't math. 14 minus 1 is not 11.
Okay.
Uh, no, what I did was 14 minus 3 because you said 3 heals. Okay. I clearly need more drugs.
Or you need to get offline because you're sick. Anyway, that's the team battle. Great job to everyone who took part. We couldn't get this one, but
Maybe next time.
yep, we'll do our best next
Well, that was
time.
unfortunate.